This is a simple, moist, and delicious recipe, perfect for Yule gifting. Today I'm making Lord Amothus's Yule sour cream walnut cake from Tika's cookbook and leaves from the Inn of the Last Home. If you've made this recipe, share your thoughts in the comments below. I had to muscle my wife out of my kitchen space as she was baking holiday goodies for our neighbors and friends, but once I had my little space clean and clear, I collected the ingredients. 1/2 cup of butter, 1 cup sugar, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1/2 pint sour cream, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 2 cups flour, 7 walnut halves whole. Then for the topping, I collected 1/2 cup chopped walnuts, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, and 1/4 cup sugar. I have a friend who shares the love of baking and Star Wars with me, and he gifted me a R2-D2 measuring cup and spoon set that I decided to use for this recipe, as some of this cake is going to him. I began mixing the topping ingredients by adding 1/4 cup sugar, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, and using a chopping tool that I'd never used before, but was sitting right next to me since my wife just used it for pecans. It just turned out to be the exact amount I needed that fit into the chopping receptacle. After setting it all aside, I warmed up the butter far too much so that I could cream it with a cup of sugar. Then I added the 2 eggs and a teaspoon vanilla. After it was smooth, I added the sour cream. I am not a massive fan of sour cream, so at this point, I was a bit concerned that it wouldn't turn out well. After folding the sour cream into the sugar and butter mixture, I added 2 cups of flour and 1 teaspoon of baking powder and soda. I carefully mixed them into the batter and was surprised how thick it ended up being. I expected it to be more liquidy. I scooped 1/3 of the batter into a lightly greased and floured tube pan and covered it with 1/3 of the topping mixture. I repeated this step 2 more times. Once it was all in, I added the half-whole walnuts, slightly pressing them into the batter. Then I warmed the oven to 350 degrees, and when it was finished preheating, I put the cake in the oven for 45 minutes. I checked to make sure it was fully cooked, fearing that I had overcooked it, and let it cool. When it was cool enough to touch the pan, I upturned it onto a cooling rack and flipped it over again so the top was up. This is the opposite of a bundt cake in direction. I have to be honest, this was surprisingly delicious and moist. It tasted so good. I will definitely be going back for more, and my friends will be lucky if I let them have any. Thank you for tuning in to this DragonLance Saga recipe episode. This has been Adam with DragonLance Saga, and until next time, Slanjava!